Take a quick look around your kitchen. There's a good chance a small cardboard box is sitting quietly on a shelf, doing nothing to draw attention to itself. And yet, this one ingredient can help cakes rise, remove stubborn smells, clean greasy pans, calm itchy skin, and even stop small grease fires. So how does something this plain manage to do so much? Today, we uncover the hidden science behind baking soda. Let's get into the video. Baking soda feels like a modern invention, but humans have been using similar substances for thousands of years. Long before chemistry had a name, ancient cultures discovered that certain naturally occurring minerals had powerful properties. In places like ancient Egypt, people used a mineral called natron, found in dry lake beds. Natron helped clean surfaces, preserve food, treat wounds, and even played a role in mummification. It was not baking soda exactly, but it behaved in familiar ways, gently alkaline and surprisingly versatile. The substance we now recognize as baking soda began to take shape in the late 1700s, when scientists learned how to isolate sodium bicarbonate as its own compound. In 1846, two American bakers saw its potential beyond the laboratory. They began producing it specifically for home use, creating a faster and more reliable alternative to yeast. At its core, baking soda is a chemical compound called sodium bicarbonate. It's made from four common elements: sodium, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. What makes it special is one key trait. Baking soda is a mild base, which means it reacts when it meets an acid. On its own, it's stable and quiet. But add moisture, heat, or something acidic, and it suddenly comes to life. That single reaction explains almost everything baking soda does. Then, why baking soda makes food rise? In baking, sodium bicarbonate works as a leavening agent. When it mixes with acidic ingredients like lemon juice, yogurt, vinegar, or buttermilk, a chemical reaction releases carbon dioxide gas. Those tiny gas bubbles get trapped inside the batter or dough. As the food heats up in the oven, the bubbles expand, giving cakes and breads their light, airy texture. Without an acid present, baking soda doesn't fully react. That's why recipes using it always include something acidic, and why using too much can leave behind a bitter taste. This also explains the difference between baking soda and baking powder. Baking powder already contains its own acid. Baking soda does not. How baking soda is made. Today, modern baking soda doesn't come straight from the ground. It's produced through a controlled industrial process using common materials like salt and limestone. Through a series of carefully managed reactions, sodium bicarbonate is formed, then filtered, purified, and dried into the fine white powder we recognize. For food-grade baking soda, purity is critical, which is why it undergoes strict quality testing before reaching store shelves. So, is baking soda safe? When used as intended, baking soda is considered safe for cooking and household use. In baking, the amounts are carefully balanced with acidic ingredients, ensuring the final food is both safe and pleasant to eat. However, like many useful substances, it's not meant to be consumed in large quantities on its own. Because it affects acidity levels, misuse can disrupt the body's natural balance. In short, it's powerful, but moderation matters. So, what is baking soda really? Baking soda is a simple chemical compound with an outsized impact on everyday life. It connects ancient mineral deposits to modern kitchens, and the next time you notice that small box sitting in your pantry, you will know it's not just an ingredient. It's chemistry, history, and practicality, all packed into one.